The Atlanta Thrashers are ready to go tonight from Phillips Arena against the Washington Capitals. As you know, I'm Bill Peterson. With me tonight, Mike Weiss.
That's right, we're in Thrasherland tonight, and they have some young players I've been looking forward to seeing.
The Washington Capitals are hoping that everything will come together very soon. There are high expectations placed on this team. The fans in our nation's capital want a winner now.
Washington needs to let the bitter taste in their mouth from last year's disappointing finish fuel their fire to take it all the way this year. The Capitals have done well over the last 10 games. I hope they can keep it going tonight.
And now, your Atlanta Thrashers! At center, number 12, Tony Herka. Left wing, number 15, Danny Heatley. At right wing, number 17, Ilya Kovalchuk. On defense, number 8, Francis Kaberle. Number 44, Uwe Cruz. And in goal, number 33, Milan Velinka.
The Thrashers have had some bad luck lately. Over the past 10 games, they've been on a losing streak.
Hockey is quickly becoming a talked-about sport in Atlanta. The Thrashers are quickly putting the pieces together to become a contender in the NHL.
The main team in Atlanta for the past decade has been their baseball team. But folks, watch out this year. The Thrashers are going to be the team to watch. Poetry in motion is just one of the many analogies used to describe Jaromir Jagr. His moves are fluid, his skating is near perfect, and boy, can he score. Will he score goals even though he's so young? Sure he will. Heatley may take a while to get acclimated to the NHL, but his ability to see the offense develop will eventually make him a star.
It looks like the referee is ready for the opening faceoff. Krug takes it past the red line. Vicious check by Kaberle.
Kaberle delivers a crushing check to his victim there.
Face-off to the left wing. Nilika. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. And he takes the step shot. Save! Karlsson loves that shot out of the air. Jagr brings it past the blue line. Centering pass to Simon. He sends it back over to Gonchar. Jagr sends it to his defenseman. Miller moves it back over to Simon. Kaberle moves it over to Kovalchuk. Passes over to the left wing. Heatley passes it to the right wing. Herkus sends it to the left wing. Miller sends it over to the right wing. Jagr brings it over the blue line. That was a great stop by Nilika. Herkus brings it over the red line. Tamer sends it back over to Smelik. Brings it past the red line. Konowalchuk brings the puck up through the zone. Lang takes it past the blue line. Sent back to Bondra. Heatley passes to Herkus. Bondra passes it over to Witt. Carries it past the red line. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Tamer.
Tamer loves to play aggressive. His teammates love having someone around to take the body.
Krug sends it over to McEachern. Carries it over the red line. And he's checked by Konowalchuk. Takes it past the red line. He passes it off over to Bondra. He centers the pass. Saved by Nalinka. Moves it back over to Johansson. Konowalchuk sends it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot, and he is just getting warmed up. Caberlet slides it to Rayon. Nice save. Nalinka makes the save. Krug takes the puck up to the zone. McEachern sends it up over to Kozlov. He passes it to the right wing, and he takes a wrist shot. Oh, Kalzig just got his glove on the puck. Yager carries it over the blue line. McEachern brings the puck up, carries it past the blue line. Witt moves it back to Cote. Takes the puck up, brings it over the red line, brings it past the blue line. Kolzig logged a nice save there, Mike.
Olaf Kolzig has had trouble with injuries throughout his career. He has a bigger frame than most and needs better conditioning because of it to play an entire season.
Tamer brings the puck to the zone. Stefan brings it over the blue line. Odgers sends it back to Schmeling. Miller brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Odgers passes it over to the left wing. Cowan takes it past the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. He plays it back over to Stefan. Witt takes the puck up to the zone. Miller moves it back over to Cote. Schmeling plays it up to the center. Turkus carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save. I hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. Simon sends it off to Yager. Carries it past the blue line. Passed back to Simon. What a save! Schmeling passes to Kovalchuk. Carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. Lang takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Nalinka. Caberlet passes it over to Heatley. He passes back to the defenseman. Gonchar brings the puck up through the zone. Johansson carries it over the red line. McEachern sends it up to the center. Rayon passes it to the right wing. Checked hard by Konowalchuk. Lang brings it past the blue line. Bondra plays it up to the center. McEachern sends it over to Rayon.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
Konowalchuk passes it to Bondra. Passes to Lang. He plays it up to the center. Bondra sends it up to the center. He passes it to Konowalchuk. Blocked out front. Nalinka passes it off over to Krug. All knotted up as they head to the locker room at 0. Mike, break down the first period for us.
The Capitals are out shooting them, but are unable to take the lead.
Let's go down to the ice for the drop of the puck. Brings it over the red line. Rayon brings it over the blue line. He moves it to Kozlov. He centers it to McEachern. That was a great save. Kolzig plays it up to the center. Miller brings it past the red line. Over to the right wing. Takes it past the blue line. Saved by Nalinka. McEachern passes over to Kozlov. Carries it past the blue line. He sends the puck back to Rayon. Yager moves it over to Miller. Sends it over to Simon. Nalinka sends it back to the defenseman.
Which goalie has the best mask in hockey? Cast your vote using the form included in your souvenir program. The winner will be announced at the end of the season, and some lucky fan will win a replica of the winner's mask.
We've got a face-off to the left of Nilinka. Herkus sends it back over to Tamer. Lang moves it back to Witt. We're going to see a hooking penalty called on. Konowalchuk.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill.
Face off to the left of Kolzig.
Washington
Tremblay
penalty
sends it to his
number
defenseman.
22, Steve Konowalchuk. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 1 second.
Kaberle takes the puck up. Kovalchuk brings it past the blue line. Tremblay passes it over to Herkus. Takes it past the red line. Gets it over to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Save! Penalty over. Odgers sends it to Tamer. Bone-crushing hit by Yonkman. Cowan carries it past the red line. He passes it to Greer. Carries it over the red line. He slides it over to Cleve. And he takes a wrist shot. That's an easy save for him. Tamer brings the puck up, brings it over the red line, brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot off the blocker. And he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save. Yager takes the puck up through the zone. McEachern breaks up the play. He takes the backhand shot. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of midair. Kaberle passes it to the right wing. Carries it over the blue line. He passes it to the left wing. That was a hard hit by Gonchar. Brings the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. Kaberle sends it to the left wing. Heatley brings the puck through the zone. He passes it back over to Kovalchuk. Johansson slides it to Gonchar. Bondra carries it past the blue line. Passes over to the left wing. Schmelik sends it up to the center, and he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Nilinka. Herkus brings it past the red line, and he takes a wrist shot. Gloved out of the air. Lang takes the puck up. Bondra brings it over the blue line. He relays it over to Konowalchuk. Kovalchuk sends it up over to Schmelik. Tamer sends it off to Herkus. Heatley carries it over the blue line. He passes it. Score! They can't keep him on the board forever.
Hey, even some of the best goalies have had a bad streak now and then.
Kovalchuk is the team leader in goals with 13. That's a pretty one-timer for the ball by Kovalchuk.
That deflected right off the goalie and into the net.
Atlanta goal scored.
Kaberle takes it past the red line.
Ilya Kovalchuk.
Herkus sends it over to the right wing.
Assist to number 15, Danny Heatley.
The Washington Capitals have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that?
Injuries have really hampered their success in the past. They're going to need to stay healthy if they want to keep winning.
He's got a face-off to the left of Colson. Cote sends it in front over to Witt. Yager passes to the defenseman. Simon brings it past the blue line. McEachern passes to Kozlov. He sends it over to Rayon. Miller brings the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. McEachern plays it up to the center. Rayon carries it past the red line. Yager sends it up to the center. Miller sends it to Simon. He passes it off to Cote. He passes it to Miller. Nilinka sends it in front to Caberlet. Gets it over to the left wing. Kozlov sends it back over to McEachern. Cote passes it over to the left wing. Denied. Colson gloves that shot out of the air. Witt brings the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That save protects their one-goal lead.
The Thrashers are an older team, but they've got what a lot of teams don't have: leadership and experience.
This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Schmeling plays it up to the center. Herkus carries it over the red line. He sends it over to Kovalchuk. Good thing he didn't have his skates sharpened tonight.
Olaf Kolzig notched 4 playoff shutouts during the '98 postseason, tying an NHL record.
Hey, Mike, take us through the replay.
Kolzig helps himself by not moving and taking the shot off the chest.
Face-off to the left of Kolzig. And he takes a wrist shot. 1 period remaining. It's a lead for the Atlanta Thrashers. 1-0. Let's check with Mike for the stats after 2 periods.
The Capitals have more shots on goal, Bill, but they haven't had as many quality scoring chances.
The referee will drop the puck for the next period. Gonchar passes it over to Lang. Passes it to Konowalchuk. Looks like someone does not want to see overtime. Kovalchuk brings it over the red line. Heatley moves it back over to Tamer. Offsides.
The Thrashers are most effective when the pace of the game is fast.
Johansson passes it to the right wing. He moves it over to Gonchar. He sends it on over to Yager. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Kovalchuk brings it past the red line. Sent back to Heatley. Save by Kolzig. Gonchar passes it over to Miller. Simon brings it over the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. If they want to stay in this game, he's going to have to continue to make saves like that. Kovalchuk brings it past the blue line. That was a great stop by Kolzig. Miller sends it back to Gonchar. He's on the run with breakaway. He takes the backhand shot. Fastest glove in the league. He slides it to Yager. Carries it past the blue line. Caberlet takes the puck up through the zone. Kozlov makes a centering pass to McEachern. Vondra takes it past the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Lang sends it over to the right wing. Save by Nalinka. Rayon carries it past the red line. McEachern passes it off to Schmeling. Lang brings the puck through the zone. Bondra takes it past the blue line. Witt sends it to the left wing. Bondra can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Nalinka. Simon carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Amazing! Nalinka has shut down their offense all night long. Nalinka passes over to Caberlet. Pass over to Herkus. Brings it over the blue line. It's intercepted by Yager. Long pass over to Simon. Brings it past the blue line. Miller moves it over to Gonchar. Simon passes it over to Yager. Heatley sends it to Kovalchuk. Brings it over the red line. He sends it back to Heatley. He makes a centering pass. Passes it to the right wing. Schmeling slides it to Tamer. Passes it over to Kovalchuk. Moves it back to Herkus. That was a great stop by Kolzig. Johansson takes the puck up.
The Thrashers' strengths are experience and maturity.
He blows the whistle for
professional
offside.
sportscast? Well, here's your chance. Check out the ESPN cam behind section 23.
Konowalchuk moves it back to Witt. Bondra. Late goal brings them even on the scoreboard.
You know, that goalie usually keeps his team in games, so that goal is somewhat surprising.
Now that was a critical goal away from home. Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
He switched the backhand on that one, and it pays off. You know, he took advantage of the goalie being out of position and popped her in. Oh yeah, baby, there's dancing in the streets and on the ice.
Washington goal
Cote
scorer
sends
by
it out
number
to the
22,
Konowalchuk.
Steve
Sends it back to the
Konowalchuk.
defenseman.
Assist
Bondra
to
sends it
number
on
12,
to Lang.
Peter
What a
Bondra.
huge
And
save.
to number 19, Brendan Witt.
McEachern
Goal,
brings the puck
13.
up. Carries it over the blue
55
line.
Seconds.
Cote passes over to Lang. Carries it past the blue line. Bondra passes it to the right wing. That save keeps him in this game. We've got a face-off to the left of Nalinka. He lets the backhand shot go. That save keeps this game tied up. Caberlet sends it over to Cowan. Takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Lang. Bondra takes it past the blue line. Centering pass to Konowalchuk. Nilinka passes it to Kruk. Brings the puck up through the zone. Odgers brings it over the blue line. Passes over to the left wing. Cowan centers it to Stefan. Knocked down in front by Kolzig.
1 minute
Gonchar
remaining.
sends it over to the right wing. Kolzig was impressive in the last play, Hummer.
97-98 saw Olaf leading the Capitals to the Stanley Cup Finals, posting a regular season record at 33-18-10.
Everything is magnified late in the game, including faceoffs. Brings it past the red line. Simon brings it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Nice. Nilinka stops the go-ahead goal. He lets the slap shot go. As we take a breather, it's tied at 1. We're ready for OT. Johansson makes a long pass to Miller. Caberlet passes it to the right wing. Herkus carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. Johansson passes it over to Miller. Carries it over the blue line. What a save! Nilinka made a sprawling save to keep this game going. Kovalchuk passes it off over to Herkus. Tremblay sends it to the left wing. Kovalchuk brings it over the red line. Herkus sends it back to Caberlet. Carries it past the blue line. He passes back to the defenseman. Tremblay carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. What a great save on a would-be game-ending goal. Yager moves it back to Miller. Gets it over to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot.
1 minute.
Caberlet
1 minute
passes it over to the
remaining.
left wing. Kovalchuk takes it past the blue line. He passes it to the right wing. Save! Gonchar passes over to Miller. Takes it past the red line. So the game ends inconclusively, tied at 1. Anything that sticks out in this game, Mike?
A tie game does get you a point, but it's hard to swallow sometimes. The Thrashers hold on to third place in the Southeast Division.
Let's go back to the studio for Sports Center. Good night, everybody, from the Phillips Arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game. The number 3 star, Ilya Kovalchuk. The number 2 star, Steve Konowalchuk. The number 1 star, Milan Nilinka.